Kai Kamara, Kevin Denke getting the start alongside each other up top with Evander just underneath. Buka holding down the center of midfield. You see it there, 11 goals on the season with the 2 assists, and Bamba. He only has 7 assists, 3 goals on the season, but his secondary assist, his passing and his vision.
And that $12 million price tag is starting to look like a bargain for this FC Cincinnati organization. As we are officially underway from the west end of Cincinnati, as we invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game. We're playing for 3 points in the Eastern Conference, 5 days. Meanwhile, Chicago have been one of the best sides away from home so far this season, as Ugo Kuipers is trying to send an early delivery across, and Cincy able to deal with it. And with all that in mind, Kendra, and we'll get to your opening question in a second, as Kai Kamara, playing for his 12th different club, is off and running and threatening, trying to slide it through for Denke. Gall off of his line, and Jeff Gall with his first touch of the evening.
Feeling good about what this group can do, especially when you got Matt Miazga sitting in the center of it.
And Miazga finally able to go 90 minutes over that road swing, as this is slipped through for Denke around the keeper, but the offside flag is up.
And this is Denke. He tried to hold his run here. He tried to hold it. He kind of came back a little bit. He was waiting for that ball to be played by Evander just half a second too late. Well, but this is a change of communication. It's a change of organization when you change the goalkeeper along with the back line that's already had a little bit of struggle. So slowly but surely, Chicago is trying to get all the pieces to the puzzle in the right spot. Gutman was a little bit late tracking on the near side here.
Here is Evander. Yedlin to his right. Denke floating towards the back stick. It's Evander! He's in that type of form! Everything he touches turns to gold. And Evander opens up the scoring at TQL.
He's going to strike. I mean, he can strike well beyond that. There is no pressure coming, and you see Jack Elliott there. The second that ball hits the net, he turns around and he goes straight at Gutierrez Bamba, wondering where is the pressure on the ball. And the run continues on the right-hand side. That draws Gutman out of the picture to not him.
Yellows if they have to, being a little bit harder into challenges and coming to guys' defenses. And whatever was said heading into that break that eventually led to this 3-game winning streak clearly has done Cincinnati worlds of good, because they've been in quite the form, as this is dinked over the top for Ugo Kuipers, trying to get around Celentano, but he got an outstretched paw to it and eventually cleared away by Matt Miazga.
Well, this is just a little bit of pressure from Chicago. A great ball over the top, even the touch for Kuipers. It looks like it gets too far out in front, but then he regains possession.
Towards the back stick once more, kept in play, or was it? Zinkernagel, good looking effort, and Celentano was scrambling and actually looked like he hit the post as well in the middle of his dive. It goes straight into the Bailey. Those two were very close when Kai Kamara was part of the Chicago Fire. Yedlin, his delivery takes a deflection. Now it's Buka from distance, and it's just wide. Boy, that looked like it was arrowed for the top corner.
When you look at, there's Hagelin right there, you see him, that you're looking at options and opportunities to be successful in the back and as solid as possible. He wants to stick with the 3.
Here's Evander all the way across for Denke! Served up on a platter for Kevin Denke, and he will always feast on that. Happy to be back home. 2-0 to the orange and blue.
So many quality attacking pieces when Evander drifts, and this time it's Kai Kamara drifting to join Evander to be that little combination play. It forces Jack Elliott to slide. It forces Sam Rogers to slide. And guess who's wide open inside the 18? Kevin Denke. Perfect ball on the ground. Easy tap in for Kevin Denke, who makes the right run and puts them up 2-0.
And now Denke gets his 12th of the season. Fizzes it into Ugo Kuipers.
That's great defending.
And then Gutierrez's shot blocked by Anunga. And then here's Mauricio Pineda spilled out in front. Kuipers was looking for it, but now the offside flag is going to come up.
but he finds himself in an offside position. There's the block on the first one, and he just doesn't get back quick enough when the shot comes. Well done by the good defending from Cincinnati in that moment.
Well, here comes Chicago again. Gutierrez, Bamba, Gutman, Zinkernagel, and Chicago pull one back. And Philip Zinkernagel always was going to have a say. He continues his red-hot form, and the traveling Fire supporters love it. Game on.
Like it was going to come off right here. He makes a nice little pass, lays it into the path of Gutman, and well done by Gutman because he takes it first time. He doesn't take an extra touch. It's bouncing a little bit, but Zinkernagel has the quality to keep it low on frame. Celentano gets a paw on it, but it still finds the side of the net, and Chicago gets one back. And
14 out of their 20 wins in their Supporter Shield winning season in 2023 were by 1 goal. As this is for Barroso, trying to lash it across, and potentially was even going for a goal, and Celentano barely got his leg closed in time.
On the ground, and I think Barroso just saw that there was no other option here. He was going to try to cross.
Pineda from distance and straight into the chest of Celentano. And that was struck well by the Bolingbrook native. Because it feels like almost every single game they find themselves in this position where they're holding on to a 1-goal lead late and absorbing pressure. But here comes Engel looking for the exclamation point, and Jeff Gall did well to cut off the angle, and Engel sprays it wide. Full time, 4th consecutive win for FC Cincinnati. Their first win at home in 56 days, and at the moment, atop the Supporter Shield standings.